Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dacob In Between, where we get to share the in-between life of fashion, passion for fashion and pop culture. And today's in-between topic is all about Sex in the City. And boy, have I got great news for you. Hopefully the news are true. If they are, I'm going to be like, yay! Before we get to the news, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today and gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Superdacob all spelled together. Gain access to extra perks there as well. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a virtual audience. I live stream every Saturday where you get to talk to me. So join me every Saturday for the live stream. Here are our wonderful co-chatters, and in front of a very special semi-translucent backdrop of the girls from Sex in the City. What a special occasion. Isn't that a special occasion? Just like it would be special to share more information and know and learn more about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Wouldn't that be great? But this is more about Sex in the City than Bitcoin or Ethereum. So we're talking about the girls, and I have news to deliver from Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan, the magazine, mind you, not the drink, because the girls love the Cosmopolitan drink, don't they? They made half a world become addicted to Cosmopolitan, allegedly. But the news, our source of truthful information about the world, Cosmopolitan, is telling us that, and just like that, we'll focus on Carrie Bradshaw trying to, drum roll, win Samantha's friendship back. Apparently, they say, allegedly is what I say. So, allegedly, insider sources are saying, oh, this is just said, are saying that the bigger scheme, the bigger plot line is that Carrie fires Samantha as her publicist for whatever reason. They have a fight or something at the beginning of the show. And then she's super sad and Samantha is not her friend anymore. And so she spends the whole series trying to win Samantha's friendship back. Now, but we saw all of these people dressed in black going to a funeral and we all thought, oh my God, Samantha's dead. They killed Samantha. They killed her off. You know, because she was battling cancer in the previous seasons, and finally it took. And oh my gosh, she's dead. I could not believe it. I was devastated when I saw those leaked images of Samantha, not of Samantha, of that funeral procession or whatever it was. So I was shooketh. But now with this kind of leakage of news, insider sources allegedly insiders say that the whole season is about Carrie trying to win Samantha's friendship back. And here's the other great news, if true, amazing. Reportedly, there will be a season 2. Well, actually, technically season 8, because this new season is a season 7. Season 8 or / season 2, they're hoping that by season 2, they're going to win Kim Cattrall over and win her back and make her come back. I would love it. Now, when they say that fiction or art reflects reality, what have you, it's kind of fascinating in this case because, you know, we've heard about the beef between... Oh, thank you for the super chat, Sam.
£5 super chat from Sam A. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin.
Thank you, Sam, for the Bitcoin and Ethereum super chat. Yes. Bitcoin looks so beautiful spelled out like that. So they're planning on when the new season starts, then as it rolls out, they're going to allegedly announce that this was just the beginning. It's not a one-off thing. It's not a limited time series event, but they want to make more seasons of it. And they're hoping that through apologizing to Samantha in the show, Kim Cattrall comes back for next season. Okay, you guys, what do you think? What do you think? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Let me take my spatula. My spatula. Okay, how could she win back her friendship if she isn't in the series, says Debbie. Phone call, emails, you know, they're going to make it all off camera. They're going to be like, I don't know, Miranda can tell Carrie, did you try talking to Samantha? Carrie might say, yeah, I tried again. She doesn't answer my calls. Miranda, can you please, like, can you like tell her to talk to me or whatever? And then Miranda can say, yeah, you know, and then the next day, Miranda tells Carrie, yeah, I've seen Samantha. She doesn't want to talk. You know, like this is how they could kind of have Samantha in the show without her being in the show. But I would love if they kind of through the show apologize to Kim Cattrall. If for whatever reason she's angry because for whatever reason anybody hurt her, it would be great to kind of make an official, to make the whole season about wanting her back. Come on, you got. But isn't there a bad blood between Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall? Yes, allegedly there is. And this would be a great way to kind of, it's kind of a great way to apologize. KDF says, OMG, right, Katie? I'm also like, OMG, I'm so happy about this. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lila.
$10 super chat from Lalo N.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie darling. The spatula, the affluent spatula, and I thank you. Stephanie says, I don't think so. Steph, why not? Samantha must be mentioned in the season, says Holy Grace. Susie Q says to Debbie, I loved the series. The first movie was okay. The second one, not so much. Not too sure about this. Caitlin says, we need it to happen. I know, right? I so want this to happen. Debbie is not convinced. Kate Marie says, I really hope so. Right? Susie Q says, never gonna happen. Oh, come on, you guys. Hope is the last to die. Let Samantha be there with us. Samantha, come back. Kim Cattrall, please come back. Listen, Kim Cattrall, I can even borrow you my famous spatula. You can use it in some kinky scene in the new Sex and the City when you get some new lover that has a micro penis or something, you know? Sophie says, I hope so. Dondism says, it will happen. I know, right? Never gonna happen, says Sam. Sam. Oh my God. Sam, is that Samantha? Sam, you are Samantha. Sam, is that Samantha writing never gonna happen? Paige D says, showbiz can make almost anything happen for the almighty dollar. We holla for the dollar, right? Katie F says, I think they kept her alive, but Sarah Jessica Parker isn't going looking and poking that diva. I don't think that Kim Cattrall is a diva. I mean, in her way, she might be complicated, but she's worth, listen, she's worth fighting for. She's just incredible. You guys, let her be a diva. The woman has worked her whole life. She's in her like late 60s. She's deserved the right to also, let her enjoy. You know what? She's worth it. She's worth, Samantha, Kim Cattrall is worth it, and Samantha is worth it. KDF says, I'd love it. Sobi says, yeah. Susie Q says, Kim Cattrall chose to not do the show this time. This time, who knows about next time? Maybe next season she wants to. Sam says, I'd love it, but it's never happening. Seabree says, more for the Bitcoin fund. Thank you so much. I'm sure she would be back if they... if they do what? Mo says she might come back for the right price. Neil deGrasse. Oh wait, who's that? I feel like it should be silly for Kim not to come back. Yeah, she should come back. Just Yapping says, I hope it happens. Me too, Just Yapping. Ricky Evans says, I hope she comes back. She's an essential part of Sex and the City, and it's not the same without her. I agree. Florida Sam says, not going to happen in our lifetime. Speak about yourself, girl. I'm 237 years old. I've seen a couple of things come and go as a vampire, and I mean, let me tell you. Pay Kim Cattrall in Bitcoin, says Sam. Good idea. She might say yes then. Kate Marie, exactly, Ricky. She's essential to the show, right? Kim Cattrall isn't a diva, says Stephanie. I mean, I've seen interviews with her. She has a bit of I don't want to say an attitude. She has a guard. She has a guard about her, which can be perceived as diva-esque, but I love every minute of it. Girl, come on. Kim Cattrall, worth every apology, worth every penny. Kim Cattrall, we should make a t-shirt. Kim Cattrall, worth every apology and worth every penny. Leslie says she was so good in Star Trek. She was also so good in Mannequin. Pay big in Bitcoin, says KDF to Kim Cattrall. Sophie says money talks. KDF says, I mean it only complimentary. I think Sarah Jessica Parker is intimidated. She might be. Good question, Jane. Is it even really Sex in the City without Samantha Jones? No, not really. Emily says, sex part of the series was about Samantha. They need her. Totally. Otherwise, the show is just called And Just Like That, we're not Sex in the City no more. And just like that, it's just in the city. It's just like that in the city. That's basically the show now. Just like that in the city. Love her in Mannequin, says KDF. She's amazing in Mannequin, isn't she? Suzy Q says, how could Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall be on the same set after Kim Cattrall's comments about Sarah Jessica Parker? Those comments were bad. Those comments were her honest opinion. They were her truth. And yeah, and Sarah Jessica Parker can share her truth. And they can beef it out openly, hash the hatchet, don't be ratchet, and move on, say you're sorry, morning glory, and move on, and let's do this show all together. I think Kim Cattrall stayed here on Christmas. Sam says Kim Cattrall stayed here one Christmas. My friend met her. She said she was really low-key and kind. Yes, I have heard. I mean, several of my friends who met her know her personally. She is very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. I have not met her personally, though, unfortunately. I would love to. Pickle Mars, they may use this as a cliffhanger. Kim is a Canadian gem. Kim Cattrall is amazing. Mimi Lario says, I think if they gave her a bit more dignified storyline, she would. All the silly things happened to her. Most of the funny things in the shows were at her expense. But boy, was she amazing in it, though, I gotta say. I never respected her any less for the funny things that happened to her in the show, Holy Grace says, no sex and the city. No, it's just, and just like that in the city. Oli Soto is asking, what's all this Bitcoin? Oh, we're just loving it. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Yes. Jane Davenport says, Hermes owes her a fortune for upping the value on their bags. They should chip in on her check. Oh, for sure. I agree with you, Jane. What she did in that show for them at Hermes for that freaking ugly bag. Oh my gosh. The Birkin should be twerking in Kim Cattrall's honor. Mo says, I think Samantha had more sex than the other three combined. No, not true. Allegedly, they calculated, you're going to be shocked now, which one of the chicks had the most sex, and it was Charlotte. They calculated all the people that they were with in the show. Charlotte turns out to be the one who had the most sexcapades. Prude on the streets, a booger in the sheets. Isn't that fascinating though? The most prude of all of them is the one. Kim Cattrall made women not feel shame about having needs, which I loved, said Suzy Q. Amen. Amen. Debbie says, no way. I know, shooketh, right? The Birkin should be twerking. Yes, Kate Marie. Stephanie wishes that Stephanie had more SEX. I wish I had more Bitcoin. Diam, says Lee Fung. She had an impotent hubby, says Debbie. Holy Grace says, no, I don't believe that. Samantha would have had more. Well, Holy Grace, if you don't believe it, just go watch every episode and keep track and see what numbers you get by the end of season 6. Yes, it's a cute hit and run. Well, you guys, isn't this fascination? This is wonderful fascination. I think this is fascination. And that's my topic. I want Kim Cattrall back. I want Kim Cattrall back. Samantha, we love you. We love you and we miss you. The spatula wants you back. The Hermes spatula wants you and your Birkin back in the show. ASAP. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, never forget to never give up on Sex and the City with Samantha. Love. Mwah.